Hi, just a quick video about some of the food I had bought out in Portugal. I've been out in Portugal quite a lot of times, quite a few years actually. We've got a place out there, so find that this cheese here is quite a really nice cheese. This is the one they seem to serve in, if you get into a restaurant, they'll give you bread and olives and cheese and stuff at the start, which by the way isn't a free thing. A lot of people complain about when they get into Portugal, get into a restaurant, they get a bowl of bread and stuff and olives, and then they realise they get charged for it. Thought it was like an compliment. So this is the cheese I really quite like. It's quite nice. There's quite a few with that same picture on it. It's like a cow, a sheep and a goat, and it's called Regional Saloio. So that's the one that I usually buy, and you can get that in Continente. You might find it in other stores, but that's where I used to be able to find it in Mini Presso, and I think I maybe got it in Pingo Doce as well, but this is where I found it, in the Continente. The other one I like is the olives. So these are the olives I get from, these I only seem to find in Mini Presso, so you might find them other places, but this is the one I quite like, these ones, and it's in a little plastic tub, so you can see them in there. There's hardly any left now, so I've eaten most of them. So that's the olives I usually get. The cheese is quite nice. If you leave it out, if you maybe cut a bit, if you're going to use some, cut a bit and leave it out and let it kind of heat up a bit, because it's nice when it's cold, but it can be kind of crumbly when you cut it. So if you want to cut a nice slice of it, then you're wanting to, there's a kind of wax round it. What I usually do is just finely trim the wax off at the bottom, and there's a wax round the side, but it's quite thin, so you can just eat it. It doesn't really bother me at all. But if you want, you can just go around and trim it with a knife. And if you want to cut like slices off and put it in like a roll or something, it's quite nice. It's quite nice to eat with the olives as well, if you've got a bit of bread. We also do is get into Pingo Doce. There's the bakery, and you can get it's like a long roll. It's called a brasileiro. You can pick a few of them up and make a nice roll up. Get a tomato. You can also get a sort of ham as well. It's got olives in it. Mortadella it's called. There's one without the olives in it. There's one with olives in it. You'll see them. And if you put that, this tomato and lettuce and on your roll, and then try that, it's really nice. If you're going into the bakery in Pingo Doce, you usually need to take a ticket out to stand in the queue, and you'll see a little number, like a television screen up behind the bakery with a number on it for the next person in the queue. So that's just a wee tip for eating stuff when you're out and about. If you're wanting to make up a lunch or something, it's a really nice combination. It's a really nice wee snack as well. As I said, there's other cheeses that look similar, but that one with the green kind of outline, the white sort of animal picture on the writing, is the one I quite like. So it's quite good. Nice. I'd really recommend that for any kind of snack stuff you're doing during the day, like a lunch or something. Okay, thanks.